We finally have this update on FIFA 20 career mode. I've been waiting for this player to be added for a very long time. It is Ansu Fati, I think is how you pronounce it. The new 16-year-old, not exactly hidden gem, but a world-class player who has come onto the scene recently for Barcelona, and he is now in FIFA 20 career mode. We've been waiting for this. He was meant to be in there last update, but he wasn't in there. He's now on the 13th of the 11th update, so make sure you're downloading your latest update, guys, for the squads. And today I am bringing you a player review on him. We're going to be looking at his stats. We're going to be using him in game. The guy looks insane. Right, guys, let's go on into these ratings. One thing as well, make sure you download those latest updates, or you're not going to be able to get him because he's in the November 13th update, which is the latest of the latest. But anyway, Ansu even, I should say, Fati is a left winger. He's 16 years old to actually begin with, 17 on the 31st of October. Starting off at 71 overall with a potential, guys, oh my goodness, of 90. The guy is just absolutely insane with those stats, without a doubt, right? 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Honestly, can you ask for anything better to have in a player, right? But one big downside thing is, though, he's going to cost you around 4 to 5 million. To be fair, for a 71 rated player, that's really bang on the money, let's be honest. But let's move into his standout stats, because in-game, right, I want to say, this guy reminds me of an Alphonso Davies or a Coman type player. Slightly a bit like Dybala, if Dybala was a winger. Very fast, very agile on the ball. Very good at dribbling as well, which is why I'm really excited about with the player. Of course, with those 4-star skills, he's completely standing out. But his biggest stats are that movement, which is 89 acceleration, 85 sprint speed, 81 agility, and 79 balance. Oh, he is standing from everyone else. He's really good at penalties as well. So 74 on penalties, which I think is pretty decent for a 71 rated player to actually begin with. Usually you don't see much in that forefront of his actual rating or anything like that on certain attributes like penalties and stuff like that. So it's really good that we actually have that in there. But, right, one of the biggest things as well, he's had a plus 14 jump. He had like jumping at like 50 something. He's gone up to 69 now. It's absolutely incredible. But how is he actually in game? Like I just mentioned a few moments ago, he reminds me of like a Coman and Alphonso Davies. The biggest thing with him, of course, is that pace. It works so well for you. And if you are going to use him in a side, let me be honest with you guys, I'm not a fan of him in that left midfield position. And to be fair, left wing's a bit thing as well. He's not too bad out there, but I prefer him as a left forward. Because the great thing I actually love with him, he can't play left wing or right wing, is that when you do play him down the left, you can cut on inside because he is right-footed. You can shoot really well. He has decent finishing at that 72. So you are going to see yourself cutting in a game quite a lot rather than using his left foot, even though he does have that 4-star weak foot, which is absolutely incredible for a 16-year-old. But you are going to see yourself cutting in, playing 1-2 passes, and he's going to do a lot of off-the-ball runs if you are going to be looking on that front as well. And he does like outside the foot. So if you are, for example, playing him down that right-hand side, you can shoot with his right foot, outside the foot. He does have that trait. Very technical dribbler, speedster as well. So an incredible player to have down that left-hand side. I think he's absolutely great, but much prefer him slightly more central as a more of a left forward than an actual left midfielder or a left winger in my opinion. So you've got his stats, you've got all that. I've told you how he plays in game. He's absolutely lightning quick. And what am I going to give him as a verdict? So let's be honest, right? A verdict depends on several different things: potential, starter rating, price, and generally just how good he is in game. Because some players, they're super cheap, really good rating, but they're absolutely awful in game. I have to say, Ansu is easily one of the best wingers I've ever used in this game. He, to start with, 71 overall to begin with is absolute good. That's a plus point. Potential's at 90. That's going to go to 99 with dynamic potential, without a doubt, if you're playing him. And he has some really good general all-round stats. His only downside is his reaction at 65. But one of the biggest put-offs a little bit, especially because this player is a road to glory type player. So if you are, but you can't do it proper road to glory because he is going to cost you on that 5 million quid, which is an stonking amount of money. So you don't particularly want to be paying it. You have to be more of a Premier League side, a Championship side, where potentially he isn't going to get in the side straight away. You've got to develop him, which is the biggest downfall because of that price tag. So it's entirely up to you. That's kind of how I'm going to work it out there. So his rating, I won't lie, one of the best. I'm going to give him an 8.5 out of 10. I think that's real reasonable, to be fair. Banging. But the only reason his rating comes down from that 10 is that price point, in all fairness. You cannot use him if you are doing a proper road to glory. You probably won't. You won't want to switch clubs, that type of thing. So it is a bit of a struggle. So anyway, if you've got the cash, splash it, guys. It is Fati. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I don't think... yeah, I won't say what else I think it is. But Fati, I think is what it's right. But anyway, guys, that was Ansu. Anyway, guys, that was my player review of that absolute brilliant 16-year-old who's just been added to FIFA 20 career mode. Guys, let me know your thoughts on him. Have you signed him? Unfortunately, guys, you've got to start a new career mode to actually use him. So definitely highly recommend if you are looking to just about to start a new career mode, which some of you might do. You might have done a career mode already and think, you know what? I could do with a medium road to glory, a Championship side, maybe a lower end Premier League team. This guy's absolutely perfect for you. Guys, check him out. He is going to cost you around that £5 million or so, which is absolutely incredible. I think it'd be a really good shout. But guys, let me know in our comment section below, who's your favourite? Is he really good? Have you enjoyed actually using him? And also, who should we look at next? Who should we properly look at, give a little trialing game, and then give a verdict at the end? Let me know. But anyway, guys, my name is Goalazio. I want to say thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And guys, brand new video coming tomorrow. Bye, guys.